I grew up in a the first two-story residence that was ever built in Las Vegas. And it was a lovely home. Not fancy or ornate like they come, but it was Spanish. It had the stained cement floors with carpet in the middle and a place to play jacks around the outside. And it was cool and quiet, even with 8 kids. We lived on South 7th Street, and a lot of the streets were dirt. The lamps hung on a wire in the middle of the street so we could rock them out. And we'd play hide and seek all up and down the street, all over town. I went to work at Young's. That was my first neon job in about '52. I was the only commercial artist here. All my life I've worked in that trade, which is a man's trade. There have been very few women in it at all. You could do exactly the same work and not make the man's wage, but I never was really interested or bitter about it. I was having so much fun working in the trade that it didn't really affect my life that much. We would draw the signs on the board, hand draw everything. If you didn't quite fit the letters, you had to completely start over and lay them out again. It would take you hours and hours, something that you just type in now. But even to this day, I think that the paintings and drawings that they do are much more impressive and thrilling to the customers than the computer work. Mm-hmm. You're not going to replace art. I was working at Western Neon when I designed it, and that was my second job in the sign business, a small business owned by 3 men. And they had a salesman named Ted Rogish who contacted the county, and the county purchased the sign. They wanted it to be something that would identify Las Vegas and be as exciting and welcoming as they could get. So we put flashing lights and flashing neon and the chasing lights, everything we could to put action on it, and then designed a shape that was unusual at that time. The whole theme of the sign for the county was supposed to be welcoming people and making them feel welcome. So at the back we put drive safely and come back soon. This is my scrapbook. It was on the phone book for a long time, on the front of the phone book. I have a picture from the clip art in CorelDRAW, one of the major design programs. In the clip art book, under icons, is the sign. I was tickled when it was the backdrop for Wheel of Fortune, one of my favorite programs. It's been on a McDonald's drink cup, and it's moved out and taken on a life of its own. And it's been fun seeing how widely accepted and how many people that I meet tell me how much they love it, which amazes me. And it's home to them. They would say, when I see the sign, I know I'm home. And I think that's one reason the locals like it. They don't want it taken down because it's one of the few things that hasn't been exploded, imploded. A couple of times they've wanted to remove it, and there's such an uproar on it from the citizens. They came out with a commemorative license plate celebrating the centennial of the city from 1905 to 2005, and they used the image of the sign on it as a quick recognition. And they called and asked me to appear before the Assembly and the Senate and help them pitch the sign. And I understand that It's approved, I know what recognition, repetitive advertising and recognition will do, and I think anything we can do to get the tourists here, the better. I don't know if you realize it, but these are silver dollars. The word welcome, an outline around them of red tubing. If you do a shape that's not square or rectangular, you create problems. The lamp sizes, the vertical lamps have to be adjusted. Angle iron has to be cut, and this shape, especially with the circles across the top, it's very expensive to do anything that's curved. So by that fact alone, it was unusual. I've had a lot of fun seeing how it's been accepted, and being a loyal Las Vegan, I really am pleased that it's done the good it has for the town. I think it's made Mama proud. I did the Moulin Rouge letters and the sign out front, and I went to the library and looked up everything French I could. That's how I came by that letter style. And I did the Blue Angel Motel and the Blue Heaven bar with it. I did many motels along the Strip and Fremont. It's hard for me to even remember. When I go by them, I know I did that one. And now I'm 77 years old and having fun on the internet. Yes, I'm history itself. I think what fascinates people about the sign is that somebody's actually living that. I mean, let's face it, it's been up there before most of you got here. And I think it just blows people away that somebody's still living that designed it.